Hello and welcome back to LP's LP of The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Last episode, we found ourselves involved in many coastal activities. It was quite a pleasant tropical vacation, if you will, and goodness gracious, if anyone's deserving of some downtime, it's Link. Unfortunately, the only downtime we really had was when we sunk down below the earth into a cave, which was also kind of, an ordeal in its own right. Anyways, this episode, we're keeping things moderately tropical by walking along the coast here. We're looking for Laurelin Village. I believe it's around that area or around that cliff. But of course, we're going to have to cross that bridge when to it we come. But first, this spire looked a little interesting to me. Now, it probably only houses a chest at best. Or a Korok actually is probably better than a chest, in fact. Koroks themselves have chests. Yes, may go against conventional wisdom to give them any sort of anatomy, but goodness gracious, they also have skulls too that we will crack with the rocks, unfortunately. I flew over here from back yonder, but I don't think that we have the means to continue flying along around the ridge. So perhaps we should go back to shore this direction. And then we'll have to assess the location for for something of a path or anything at all. There's a porgy, mighty porgy. It is my porgy, no T involved. It looks like they're giving us what we need to produce a sailboat, which could be an option. The sail is like, yes, it is me, master, hello. Goodness gracious, that thing's ready to get in the water. All in due time. Sally Sail, all right? I'm not yet ready to call upon your services. I need to grope this cube a little bit. But if we look at the map here, there is a pathway. Kind of goes back to Hotno in a way, and then west further. My theory is that this is Laurelin Village. So that is just around the cliff that we were looking at. And maybe not the very furthest point of this, but maybe up in here or even up in here would be Laurelin Village. It is a fishing community. And I'd have to imagine that there is, in fact, a path that leads to it. So I am going to head up this hill ever so slightly, and hopefully we can end up on top of that, because at the very least, we'll be able to see Laurelin from that, vantage point. I'd have to imagine, of course, I could be so horrendously mistaken, and goodness knows it's happened before, that Laurelin is not where I expect it to be, nor is it even close. Again, I'm not certain that's the case. In fact, I'm quite confident that it is right here on this little tail thing. But we'll see. Ooh, the game is giving us some stuff here. It's like, you sure you don't want to do a boat? I don't know. What is that? Well, that's another broken boat. I will take this rocket, though. I will gladly take this rocket, because you can never have too many rocket shields. Goodness gracious. Whoa. We could fuse these things to a shield as well. I guess it makes sense. Anything that you can Ultra Hand, you can fuse, but yeah. The Ruins Rubble Pounder. Well, actually, should we do that? This is a two-handed, right? No, that's a one-handed. Okay, if it was a two-handed, I may have considered doing that, but that's not the case. Well, this is a two-handed. The mighty Zonite Longsword. Could we have a mighty Zonite Ruins Rubble Pounder? Plus 10. That's a lot. Yes, we're carrying a whole freaking piece of architecture with us. Link, not only is he an incredible endurance athlete, running all over the world, but he's also a strongman. Who'd have known? You'd think with his rather slender, 5'6", 130-pound frame, that he wouldn't necessarily be capable of such feats. But little did we know, Link's as strong as a friggin' gorilla. Probably stronger, to be honest with you. We've seen all the things that he has in his backpack. It's astounding, really. I'm tempted to use this rocket. My left finger is just twitching on LZ. Come on, you want to use it, but I do want to save it too. In fact, we may have something here worth exploring. This is kind of I almost want to call it cute. It's a pleasant little clearing. Slightly less pleasant this direction. But there is a bloopy. Bloopies are pleasant, are they not? Especially when they're secreting currency. Yes, because there's nothing as pleasant as a dying animal squirting out money. I guess it depends on what part of the world. Whoa, there's a Talus! Hot dog, there's a Talus! Okay, let's just get back over here. It's a stone Talus, just a regular friend. We should be just fine, in fact. Maybe we want to use this ruined rubble hammer upon him. Hello, where is your weakness? Is it on the tailbone? Please do not hit me. Please refrain from assaulting the adventurer. All right, I'd very much like to remain unscathed. Is it all possible? And I would also like your heart while I'm making demands. You're gonna make me use this, aren't you? Yes, yes. Ooh, you almost shot me out of the sky. I just want to get behind you. Now, ordinarily, that's not something you would want to hear from a stranger. Oh, it's not even up here, though. Okay, let's... we're a little close. Let's hold off for a second. Now let's do it. We were a little bit too close, I'd have to imagine. This dude has his soft spot way too low to the ground. I'm so used to oh God. I was gonna say I'm so used to taluses or tali or whatever the plural version of the word is. I'm so used to them having their tender little weak nub up top where it's easy, go run. Where I was gonna say it's easier to get at. I suppose it's easier to get at this one on the backside, but then also not as easy. You know what I'm saying? Like I can get to it, it's just harder to hit it. Okay, that didn't work. Climbing it may have been a decent idea. Hit the tree. Very good. It's like you listen to me. Once he sheds his arms like this, it gives us a slight opening to come assault him, but really we can only get 2 good hits in before we gotta bail. Maybe I should, I guess, use the silver moblin hammer. That is the strongest hammer-like weapon I have, is it not? Quick scan tells me that is indeed the case, but I don't know if I'll be able to reach it with this because the angle of assault. Whoa, where are you throwing that at, man? Goodness gracious. I guess I can't judge too much. Goodness knows that I'm horribly inaccurate at times, especially when, I'm getting killed. Yeah, that's what I thought. The freaking angle of approach that this thing has does not make it hit the little nub, or at least not nearly as well as I would like. We're not going to get hit today, all right, buddy? You've already proven yourself to be very capable of ending this hero's journey with one fell swoop of your hideous hands. I'd very much like you to keep them to yourself, right? You know what your mother always said? Keep your hands to yourself if you have anything good to say. Or something? Maybe I'm correlating 2 different mother's tales. Keep your mouth shut if you know what's good for you. Wait, maybe not. I don't know, this dude's spitting gems all over the place. I'm gonna have to grab that. Oh God, sorry, Yunobo. Thanks for taking one for the team there. The luscious stone is what I crave. We're gonna get 1 hit on him. Come along. I can't even see. Where am I at? Oh God! Run away. Run away. Keep jumping. Good thing. Ooh. That hit the tree and still came after me. Can we get him here? No, we cannot. He's gonna kill me. Come on, la babadoo. You're making me speak gibberish, buddy. The people don't like that. You can't. Oh, there we go. That's the opening. All right, so we were having a good run of things, hitting him twice every time he presented his weak spot to us. I haven't had that happen now in like 3 instances. Oh God. Oh, he's stunned and I can't hit him. God, no! Someone's doing a good thing. I think it's Tolan there. I'm very proud of you, Tolan. Now, if only I could actually fulfill my end of the bargain here, this dude would be dead. Okay. Or I would be dead because I can't fulfill my end of the bargain. I'm just gonna sit here. I mean, he's not really doing anything about it. Okay, yeah, he let me get him down all the way to almost half health by standing on his nub. That could be a strategy. You know what I'm saying? Ordinarily, I wouldn't show my 3rd attempt. Okay. Okay, now I'm just upset. Explosions for you. Yes. How do you like it? You don't like it very much now, do you? Oh, you knocked over my... Oh, my thing is capsized. Okay, well, here. Let me just turn you back on and grab you with the Ultra Hand, because this is gonna be a little better. Yeah. How do you like them apples, buddy? They're poisonous. Well, we're not doing a whole lot of damage here, but... Ah! Oh, man, we did it. We did it. And on the first try, too. Well, the first try after I had been properly embarrassed and altogether insulted. Jiminy Christmas, that was heinous. I've never had an experience with a Talus quite like that. No siree. Let's take his heart and strap that to a friggin' halberd as a warning to any other Talus that see to embarrass us like that. Goodness me! That was a 20-something minute experience. Anyways, there's a shrine somewhere. Is it down here? No? This direction. I heard the trickles. The trickles are gone. Oh, this way. It's up there, isn't it? Okay, well, I do want to explore this hole first. I mean, there's a nice little Ronald McDonald friend down there. Oh, I shot a keys out of the sky. Well, you shouldn't be spawning in front of me. All right, that's disgusting. Mount Dunsel. Okay, Dunsel. Why does Dunsel sound familiar? I feel like I had a teacher named Dunsel. Like, yo, this is Miss Dunsel right here. She's taken up a new profession. All right, gone to the honorable days of teaching. Bless their hearts, teachers deserve more compensation than they presently get. Well, that's no reason to resort to highwayman robbery. Yes, drown, Miss Dunsel. Goodness gracious. All right, what do we have here besides the two Dunselites? Looks like we have the traditional horrible and spoils consisting of mushrooms, meat, and bright bloom seeds. But is there a treasure or anything? Well, I suppose that's kind of treasure-like, and there is a bomb flower, so we'll grab that. Should I bomb that? It would probably scatter it. But that's kind of the only option well, maybe I can hit it if I get up here. Let's try at the very least. Goodness knows that we can't say anything's for certain until we have tried. And it's a slimy rock. I was gonna say, we might have an opportunity here. Get it! Get it! There we go! Goodness gracious, some tight maneuvering. Found our way into some topaz and amber as well. So down there seems to be something. The shrine may be down here. It's hard to say for certain. This definitely goes somewhere. Ooh, that also goes somewhere. You know, Bo. You know, bro. You know, Bo. You know, go away. Apparently, he's like, I'm gonna go to Chili's. All right, I got a free half-price appetizer. You on your own. All right, buddy. Well, I will not share the spoils with you. What do we have here? At the very least, more gemstones, which is cool. I'm interested in this Horriblin's horrid remains. Let's grab those real quick. And then we'll probably be best served walking these planks over there instead of swimming outright. It probably doesn't matter a whole lot. What's in the water? See that? There was all sorts of goodies in there, presumably stuff that had come out of the rocks when we blew them up, I'm guessing. And we wouldn't be able to get this chest if we didn't have these planks, so altogether, it's a great thing, isn't it? Chest has for us a sapphire. Keeping in line with the gemstones, can we just grab this bomb flower? We can! Yay! Oh, and we're moving. We are moving. The current is actively fighting against us. Some foul spirit doesn't want us to get whatever goodies are in here. And I say, too dang bad. All right, they're my goodies, and I want them now. Opal, look at that. And it is just ore deposits here. Okay. And I mean, the clicking and clacking of the shrine sensor did kind of stop. It has since returned. You can hear it ever so faintly. Not certain if it's down here. Although I suppose turning on the HUD real quick would tell us whether or not it's down here. So we may as well just give it a quick little check doodle. Does it say? I think it may be down here. Because the little sensor there to the left of the mini-map will say things like slightly above or slightly below. If it is in fact one of those two directions, but if it's on the same general plane as you, well then it does as it's doing now. I don't necessarily know that that's like always the case, right? And I don't know what the cutoff is. Like, how does the game decide what above and below is? Is it 1 foot? Is it any amount of elevation at all? Or does it have to cross a certain threshold, like a dozen feet or, you know, a few meters? Who's to say? Who's to say? I can't say where my Zora pants are. Where are my pants? Where are my pants? There's my pants, goodness gracious, I'm going insane. Well, no, I'm just kidding. That happened a long time ago. Anyways, we'll hope that it's down here. Because I don't believe we've been, yeah, we have not been in here. Don't look at this X. Realistically, there should be like several more X's there because we had one heck of a time with that Talus. I was a rocky boy, all right? That was the strongest rock I've seen since Dwayne. Anyways, oh, hello, stall boy. You're making me spit my tooth out, goodness gracious. For those of you not following the vlog channel, you're probably not aware, but I do have a fake tooth, and the sealant on it broke or wore out or what have you, so it'll fall out of my mouth from time to time. Oh, fun facts, there you go. So if you hear me, that's what's happening. Anyways, we could go up a floor, or we could go up a floor. It looks like that's all there is over here, so we'll do exactly that. Could we potentially find a way into ascending here, as opposed to gripping the juicy rock? No, we must grip the juicy, mossy rock. That should do it. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can we settle here? We can. It'd probably make some amount of sense as well to put on our froggy armor. Or at least what small semblance of froggy armor we have. We still only have the one. The one, we need the sea pen. Again, I guess it has been a hot minute since we've been to any stable. And Pen tends to hang out at the stables. I don't necessarily know how many we have to do before we get the full set. But we have to be making some amount of progress because we have done every stable that we've come across thus far. And there's been like at least a few. At least a few. And there's at least a few more stones for us. Oh, at least one more stone for us, so that's nice. The cavern continues on to the, what is that, the east? Alternatively, there was a little bit of it to the west as well with a delightfully rocky friend. Hello. Let me introduce you to my friend, you know, Bo. He can take the skin right off you. Oh no, and hey, look at that. There's our shrine. Oh, hey now, buddy. That is uncalled for. You gonna make me hit you? Nope, you're gonna drop one out on me, aren't you? I don't want anything dropped on me. I'm just gonna go. Forget it, you guys aren't worth my time. I mean, that's kind of rude. I don't mean to offend you, all right? But the last few rewards I've gotten from likes have not necessarily been, well, worth the time, for lack of a better phrase. Bamitok Shrine. That's like Bam Margera. When you tell your friend, like, Bamitok, you talk to Bam. Bam, I talk, yeah, Bam, I talk, yeah, we talk real good, we on the skateboard, and we're wild boys. It's like, when did you turn into Boomhauer? All right, but I guess Boomhauer and Bam Margera would probably be, I don't know, good friends, but they'd probably drink beer together, right? They'd at least get along over that, I'd have to imagine. But hey, I'm no expert on pop culture icons. I am just the recipient of a blessing? Huh. This one's kind of puzzling to me. Why? We didn't do anything spectacular to get here. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, yes, I suppose we overcame a few obstacles today, namely the one obstacle a few times, the Talus, but I would have a hard time believing that this shrine would assume that to be the case because the Talus wasn't even necessarily a prerequisite for getting here. Very much as I did for the likes, I could have skipped on past the Talus. I could have flipped him the bird. Tolan, of course, I don't know what you're thinking. I could have flipped him Tolan and then been like, see you later, I'm getting the shrine. And it would have ended up all the same. I wonder if there wasn't something we missed perhaps in this cave system. Like maybe we came into the Mount Dunsel cave in a different fashion than we expected, or than the game expected rather, because there was this other way east. We went west first, and I'm, glad we did since we got the shrine a little bit quicker than we would have if we would have went this direction. But maybe the game expected for us to approach from this origin. Of course, maybe it's just a dead end with a... No, it continues on, okay. And there's a different variety of but a nonetheless. Don't touch me with any of your protrusions, either of you. Goodness gracious. Coming in pairs now, isn't it sick? Yes, yes, you have a very delightful pustule. You grew it yourself, is that so? Well, I'm sure Mother is quite proud of you. If you don't mind, now I'm going to go because unlike you, I have a couple of things I like to call legs. And I'm gonna exercise their right to party on this direction without you. So, excuse me, I have punctuation up here to deal with. More Horriblin. You're stuck in there, aren't you? What do you think about that, huh? Look at him, children. It's like a lion in a zoo. Yes, very good, except this lion very much has a taste for us. Hey, now don't assault the lion. You're gonna get us kicked out. Interesting. That's the toughest bunch of weeds I've ever seen. Or roots, weeds? I don't know, they could be huge weeds. You wanna knock him off there, Sidon? You kind of just looming behind him ominously. Looks like we're going to have to deal with this menace ourselves. I'd rather like to do it quickly. Let's use the Fire Breath Lysol Blade. Just to ignite some things up right quickly. Yeah, don't want to die. I've had enough of that today already. I think that we've met our quota of deaths for the afternoon. I do appreciate you looking out for us though. All right, Hansel Horriblin. Very good, yes, go away, please. Please cease being alive. This is not the best weapon for it. I thought it would be with it being a 41, but I guess it being a two-handed, it's slow and not necessarily the greatest of reach like this is. See, this one, we can just poke him from 15 feet away and he can't do anything about it. Yes, see, Sidon's got one too. We all got the long sticks for hashing things out. It's excellent for solving disagreements. Please don't try this at your local debate club. You'll probably get kicked out. Anyways, we have been rewarded with a royal bow, exa-friggin' lent. I have mentioned a time or two over the last, half dozen episodes, at least, that we need some more bows, especially of a decent variety, since we've been getting things like that garbage. That's good. And it's durable up, or extra durable, is good. That's what I'm trying to say. This long stick is good too. You should probably get rid of something. This royal, is it a soldier? Can I just break it on this? Because I was told that if you break things, they'll show up in the depths being held by those spirits or shades and they'll be in their pristine form. I just want to break it. Just break it, please. Just destroy it. Destroy it, cast it into the fire, Isildur! Never in my life have I wanted to break a weapon so badly and had it just not happen. Is there anything I can, smack this against just to wear and tear it? Like, it's a decayed sword. For goodness sakes, you'd think I could just sneeze on it and it would be destroyed. We're over here chucking it around like a gosh darn frisbee, and nothing's happening. My goodness gracious. All right. You know what? I have an idea here. You sit over there. And you know, Bo? Please assist. Did that work? It's gone. It's gone. Now, whether or not that worked in the grand scheme of what I wanted it to do with the shades, well, that's anyone's guess. Oh, this has a long throw, too. This isn't even very good. Oh, let's equip the 8-fold blade down. So the 8-fold blade, I wonder if that could also show up down there, being it is decayed. However, I have only seen travelers and soldiers items down there. I'd have to imagine the royal weapons would show up as well, but those just because they're in the same general line of weaponry. The 8-fold stuff, well, that's Yiga. I don't know if that's the same. So I'm not going to bank on it. In fact, I am going to take this second here to fuse on another silver boss bokoblin horn. Why the heck not? I don't know what the difference is. You know what I'm saying? Like between these two. Obviously, the most obvious difference is that the silver boss bokoblin horn is 3 points stronger than the silver Lizalfos horn. But I don't know if they're like different types of weapons. Obviously, this is a slicer still, just like the silver Lizalfos horn is. So I think they're both like classified as swords when they're equipped to an item in this manner. They're definitely not hammers. Goodness knows they wouldn't be slicing and dicing and altogether doing nice things for us when it comes to the roots, if that were the case. But still, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to say here. I don't know. The number of things I don't know, but we already know that. Another thing we don't know is where exactly we're at. Did we get to... I think we went to almost exactly where we wanted to be. I kind of wanted to be up on top of that. But I definitely wanted to have a heightened vantage point where we could potentially see Laurelin. Here's that big tip. That thing, the big earthy tentacle. Yeah, this is not Laurelin. Wait. It's either Laurelin or evil. Oh, it's evil. Okay, well, that looks like a pirate ship if I ever did see one. See, it would seem that Laurelin Village's piracy problems persist, even though we did the cool things on Eventide Island but a few days ago. How sick. How positively disturbing. Anyways, we're not headed there just yet because Addison needs our help as well, and he's a little bit closer, and someone down there may need our help. I don't know, looks like they're doing all right. Ooh, there's all sorts of help. Goodness gracious. A Bokoblin, a Korok, and a Hylian walk into a beach together. That's like the setup for a joke. This is also the setup for a joke. What the heck are you doing, dude? Oh, let me just dangle the sign over here. Yep, this is perfect. No one's gonna see it. And how the heck am I supposed to support it? What is that? What? Oh, it's a stake. Interesting. What if we used said stake? Could we stake down this thing? Could we stick the stake in it? Would that be permissible? Hope you don't mind here if I just like spear your thing here, Addison. Yep. No, you do mind. He's like, what are you doing, man? You got this big giant thing. I'm actually gonna use this though as an anchoring point. That could potentially be what the game wants. Let's just give it. There we go. Yeah, it's not perfect, but probably good enough. And then this plank here, attach the two together. We go together like a zone-eye plank in a big old piece of driftwood. But wait. Yeah, I didn't actually quite think this through. Because that still doesn't solve the problem of it tumbling down the cliff. It just kind of sits here now. We need one other piece of wood or something. There's another stake. I can try that. Can we stake the plank? If we could stake the plank, I can put it in right here. I think we can. Oh, we can fuse it. Okay. I mean, that will not work, though. We need to move it back here. Okay. That may work. It's a very interesting looking thing and definitely not something I would ever think of creating as far as the solution goes unless they had, purposely given us these items. But lo and behold, the game gives you what you need. Yeah, isn't that right, buddy? Very good. Shake that mushroom hair. Looking quite fair. What's that you've got there? Ooh, it smells like $20. And some, what are we feeling? I'm feeling some attack up rice balls. Yeah, some attack up rice balls and a muddle bud. 20 rupees, yes. Now, we gotta keep track. I need to start tracking this down. How many times I can get them right. I only get it right maybe once every 20 times. Bright seafood rice balls increases your glowing ability. And can we get muddle bud right? Oh, yes. So that counts. Granted, the final component there, the muddle bud, bomb flower, or sleepover ticket thing, I think those are the only 3 possibilities you can have. So it's not necessarily a huge win, but gosh darn it, I'll take whatever I can get. And I am going to get this dude off of this Hylian next time. So thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it and hope that you enjoyed yourself. And with that said, I'll see you tomorrow as an agent of justice.